Congratulations, Tommy Robinson. Just in case you somehow happen to be watching this video that may not get any more than 32 views. If you just happen to be one of those 32 views, congratulations, man. I just want to give a shout out to you. Anyway, Tommy Robinson has gotten out of jail. This is a great thing for the British public. The British public. Tommy Robinson is a voice for the British public, and the government has tried to shut up that voice. See, they're trying to force people into thinking a certain way using the media, and every time people get out of line in that way, they're trying to bludgeon them by force of the state. They're really trying to indoctrinate and propagandize the British public. But the British public is very smart. English people as a whole are generally a very intelligent population. And they understand that what is happening in their country is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. There's these radical Islamists, and they're running around, and they're beating up guys and gang raping their girlfriends, and they're trying to abduct people. They're trying to abduct children, and when they get caught and prosecuted, Tommy's been one of the ones that has exposed everything that's been going on, and the British government has not liked that, and they have not looked favorably upon that, and the media has tried to mischaracterize him at every turn as some kind of fascist, as some kind of evil person who is a racist, when Islam isn't even a race. Like, it's ridiculous over there at this moment in time. But Tommy Robinson has been an asset for the people. He's been an asset for the public to expose that kind of stuff. He's been a voice for them. And so the British government wrongly put him in jail. And then the British public was outraged about that, and they started protesting and stuff, and I assume that's probably why he's not in jail currently. But the state is still appealing, this process. So it's for right now, we're in a good situation, and I really hope that there's some kind of way that Tommy can avoid having to go back to jail again. But at the same time, it's not an option for Tommy. Tommy is not going to look at it as an option that he stops speaking. And that's what I admire about Tommy Robinson. He's gone through jail to the point where, these people will talk on the inside and on the outside of jail. There's lines of communication that the radical Muslims have on the inside and the outside of jail. And there's guys that have been in British prisons that have been killed because of this. There's guys even in the jails, I think, that have been killed for this. So Tommy Robinson coming back out of jail and still having his life that's a very positive thing. I was very gravely concerned that Tommy Robinson might lose his life, or that he might get hurt to the point where he couldn't be an advocate anymore, like he might become disabled from being jumped or beaten. I was very concerned for Tommy Robinson's well-being, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to him, because he means so much for the people who are trying to have their voice, and it's just great. And again, Tommy, if you're watching this, man, dude, shout out to you, dude. Kudos to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're you inspire us all. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the media is ridiculous, and they've tried to mischaracterize him. It's funny too, because he gets out of jail. There's a video where he got out of jail, and then these reporters from the BBC and the other mainstream networks over there are like, Tommy, what are you gonna do next? And he's like, I'm not gonna tell you anything. All you do is lie, and it's yeah, that's all they do, they're trying to convince the British public to give up their freedoms. They're trying to convince the British public to put up with these radical people who are harming their children, who are harming their wives, who are harming their communities, and just causing an overall it's not good. I mean, it hurts it's going to hurt the economy at some point. I'm sure that the tourism has been affected. And people who are relying on, they have these little shops that obviously sell souvenirs and stuff. They're relying on that tourism for their well-being, and I'm sure a lot of those people are pretty upset because of what's happening. But anyway, yeah, just that to me is great. Leave your questions and comments at the bottom of the video. And I really appreciate you watching it if you watched it. I don't have a big audience right now, but if you're one of the people who just happens to be my audience, thank you for watching my video. All right, yep, have a great day.